Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come out. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interests. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interests. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist. You'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, Winter is back in the public domain, and he has some colorful words for the sitting president, Hakainde Hichilema, and also the former president, Edgar Lungu. So this was reported in the Newsdiggers newspaper. So Winter Kavimba says, hunger cannot be deferred until Hakainde Hichilema fixes the economy, Kavimba. So economic front leader Winter Kavimba says, one thing President Hakainde Hichilema does not realize is that hunger cannot be deferred until the economy is fixed. So he's advising the president to say, you cannot be telling people things are going to be better in future. Sort out the problem right now. They need something to eat in that regard. Then he also goes further to say, this is Winter saying this to the news diggers. He says the bees that invaded the government function on the Copper Belt last week are PF Patriotic Front bees, which came from former President Edgar Lungu. I do not know if he has facts to back up that claim or it's just for excitement. So he says the bees that invaded the UPND function, government function on the Copper Belt, were sent by the Patriotic Front and specifically by Edgar Chagwa. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I mean, he worked with them, so might know some facts. But then again, that's it leaves room for him to get sued. Maybe that's what he wants. It's some sort of lawsuit from the Patriotic Front, and we'll wait and see how that plays out. So Winter claims or alleges that the bees are from Edgar Lungu and the PF. Wow, this individual seems to be trending right now. This has just been posted by the former head of state, Edgar Lungu. So this Choma youth advocate tagged President Lungu earlier on in the morning. When tagged Edgar Lungu, and at least I've got salad 4 kwacha, eggs 5 kwacha, and vegetables 2 kwacha, and tomato 4 kwacha. Pano. Pamela Bio, meaning I do not have Pamela, meaning he needs me to complete the meal. So later on, a couple of seconds ago, the former head of state, whoever runs this page, responded to that individual. And this is what Winter was trying to say. You cannot sort out the economy without looking at people's stomachs. So probably Edgar Lungu is just utilizing that format. He says this. This was just been posted right now on the president's page. Edgar Lungu, whoever runs the page, says, good afternoon, colleagues and comrades. This morning, while scrolling through my social media feed, I came across a post and tag my full names from Choma Youth Advocate. That's the post that I showed you, pretty much where he was asking for that. And then he states, pretty much he reposts what Choma Youth Advocate had posted. And then Edgar goes, with the current excruciating high cost of living adversely affecting more than 64% of our poor Zambians, I'm sure you do understand the challenges of our citizens are going through. Since you appealed for help from me as your humble servant through this post, I will ensure that my wife and I do everything we can according to our biblical beliefs or teachings in Matthew, because the Bible verse there to help in some way. Therefore, my dear wife Esther Lungu and I would like to confirm that we will arrange to buy you a 25 kg bag of meal instead of Capamera. I will also add groceries plus a small business startup capital of 5,000 kwacha God bless you, son. Let's keep praying for Mother Zambia. And that post has gone viral. Zambia you'd see, yeah. For a while. So once everybody noticed that this guy was got the attention of the mind of said people started sending their requests. No, tomorrow morning it's me, tomorrow afternoon. So if you go on the on the post, you'll find all those comments. No, this guy is lucky, it's my 10. Tomorrow morning I'm going to tag you. You'll find all those funny comments. No, me, I want a car, and yeah. So this guy, out of that request for a Pamela from Edgar, he has been given 5,000 kwacha and plus the number of groceries that is going to be sent to him. Yeah. And in other news, Drug Enforcement Commission has confirmed the release of the aircraft involved in gold scandal. So I'm pretty sure you've been following that gold scandal that happened and the jet that was seized at on the international airport. It has been released. DEC has confirmed. And then people have been debating. It's a Facebook. This was posted on the QFM. They say Facebook lawyers call Kamkuno. So who's entitled to consent judgments and why? So pretty much in that jet case, they say it's consent judgment, meaning the two parties just came to an agreement. But people have been debating on what consent judgment really means. So I would ask my also followers here who know the law, what does consent judgment mean in this case? Because the answers that were coming in from this particular post were not convincing. Yeah, so people are trying to understand what that means, what is consent judgment, and who's entitled to it, what does it entail? And then someone in the comment section try to answer that. Anyone entitled to I mean, as long as two parties are in agreement to settle the matter outside court on their own terms to see it's suitable. So they say it's a case where two individuals decide to settle a case outside court. So that this is Ali in Chagwa responding to that. I'm not sure about that response. The Patriotic Front also goes further to ask why consent judgment, where the authority has reviewed that the state has released a chartered plane used in the gold scam to its rightful owner. The release of the plane is a result of third-party claim at the Lusaka High Court with documentary proof of ownership. So they are simply saying that this jet was simply hired. The guys that were using it, it wasn't theirs. So the owner of the plane is claiming to say he had it to them in good faith, not that he knew of any dealings that they had and what they were going to use it for. So that's why it released it there. And then also goes further, PF to pay Kalandanya 13.5 million kwacha for music service rendered. In this case, which PF? So, you know, where there is the Sampa PF and Edgar Chagwa Lungu PF. So the Lusaka High Court has ordered the Patriotic Front to pay Kalanda Music Promotions, KMP, promoter, appropriator, Wale Kalanda 13.5 million kwacha it was for the music service rendered to the party during the 2021 general elections. So that's what has happened. Now people are asking which PF is going to pay in this case. See, Sampa was quick to respond. And then politics do not have my name. That's Sampa's response. Patriotic Front President, this is reported by by Kalem Sampa, has washed his hands off the 13.5 million kwacha calendar debt contracted by Edgar Chabalungu's PF leadership. So he says he has nothing to do with it. And besides, the songs that were released have nothing, you will not find his name. That's the argument. He goes further to say, anyway, I am on parliamentary duty in Kenya. I'm on parliamentary duty in Kenya. Upon arrival, I will look at the judgment to see if I or the current PFSG Morgan Ngona mentioned anywhere in this judgment, at which point we will establish whether it was a personal or party debt. Sampa added that he will inquire from his lawyers next course of action. So he says It has nothing to do with that debt the bill will be sent to Edgar Lungu, but it's the PF that is charged with that debt. The PF will pay, so whoever is running the PF will have to pay. That's the way it is. Anyway, he says once he understands the judgment, then we'll make a decision. We'll wait and see how that plays out. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. I need the high life because I'm heavily minded. Hold up, I'm a 90s baby. So really, you made me walk up to you and you don't subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video and share it with someone. I know you will. So